reward you with years of beauty. So, if you're looking for a ground cover that's both beautiful and easy to care for, look no further than creeping phlox. Now, for those shady corners of your garden where nothing seems to grow, let me introduce you to bugleweed, the shade-loving superstar. This plant is a real lifesaver for those tricky spots under trees or along north-facing walls. Bugleweed might not be as flashy as some ground covers, but what it lacks in showiness, it makes up for in sheer tenacity and beauty. This plant forms a dense, weed-smothering mat of glossy green leaves that can handle even the deepest shade. But don't let its understated charm fool you. Bugleweed has a few tricks up its sleeve. In the spring, it sends up spikes of the prettiest blue flowers you've ever seen. They're like tiny blue jewels scattered amongst the foliage, adding a touch of magic to your shady spots. And the best part, bugleweed is about as low maintenance as it gets. It thrives in moist, well-drained soil and doesn't mind a bit of neglect. Just give it a trim if it starts to get a bit unruly, and it will happily spread and fill in those shady gaps in your garden. Now let's talk about sedum, the king of drought-tolerant ground covers. If you're looking for a plant that can handle a bit of neglect and still look amazing, then sedum is your new best friend. This plant laughs in the face of dry spells and scorching sun. It's the ultimate survivor. But don't let its toughness fool you. Sedum is one stylish plant. With its succulent leaves and star-shaped flowers, it adds a touch of modern elegance to any garden. Plus, there are tons of different varieties to choose from, each with its own unique look. You've got your low-growing, mat-forming types, perfect for edging pathways or filling in between stepping stones. And then there are the taller, more upright varieties, which can add some architectural interest to your borders. But the real beauty of sedum is its resilience. It thrives in well-drained soil and doesn't mind a bit of drought. In fact, it actually prefers it that way. So if you're prone to forgetting to water your plants, sedum is the perfect choice. It will happily soak up any spare rainfall and store it in its fleshy leaves, ready for those long, hot summers. Next up is creeping thyme, the aromatic ground cover that's as tough as it is fragrant. Imagine walking through your garden and being greeted by a wave of herby scent with every step you take. That's the magic of creeping thyme. This low-growing ground cover forms a dense mat of tiny, aromatic leaves that release their delicious scent when brushed against or crushed. It's like having a miniature herb garden right under your feet. And it's not just your nose that will thank you. Bees and butterflies can't resist the allure of creeping thyme's delicate pink or purple flowers. They'll be flocking to your garden in droves, but don't let its delicate appearance fool you. Creeping thyme is one tough cookie. It can handle foot traffic, making it the perfect choice for planting between stepping stones or even in cracks in paving. It's also drought-tolerant and thrives in full sun to partial shade. So, if you're looking for a ground cover that's both beautiful and practical, look no further than creeping thyme. Last but not least, we have sweet woodruff, the shade-loving ground cover with a secret weapon, its incredible scent. This plant is a must-have for those dark corners of your garden where nothing else seems to thrive. Sweet woodruff forms a lush carpet of bright green leaves that resemble tiny clovers. But the real magic happens when you brush past it or crush a leaf between your fingers. That's when the sweet, hay-like fragrance fills the air, transporting you to a summer meadow. This plant is a real lifesaver for adding interest to those tricky, shady spots under trees or along north-facing walls. It thrives in moist, well-drained soil and doesn't mind a bit of competition from tree roots. In fact, it often grows happily as a companion plant to larger shrubs and trees. And if that wasn't enough, sweet woodruff also produces delicate white flowers in the spring, adding a touch of whimsy to your shady spots. So, if you're looking for a ground cover that's both beautiful and fragrant, sweet woodruff is the perfect choice. So there you have it, guys. 5 fantastic, fast-growing ground covers that will transform your garden from drab to fab in no time. Whether you're looking for a carpet of color, a drought-tolerant champion, or a shade-loving superstar, there's a ground cover out there for you. I hope this video has inspired you to get out there and experiment with some ground covers in your own garden. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which one you're most excited to try. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more gardening tips and tricks. Until next time, happy gardening.
Hello, and welcome to the wonderful world of no-dig gardening. Are you ready to grow a thriving garden while minimizing your work and maximizing your harvest? Then no-dig gardening is for you. This beginner's guide will equip you with the knowledge and practical tips to embark on your own no-dig adventure. We'll explore the principles behind this sustainable approach and guide you through each step of creating a vibrant and productive garden, all while minimizing your impact on the environment. Get ready to discover the joys of gardening in harmony with nature. No-dig gardening is more than just a method. It's a philosophy that respects the soil and its intricate web of life. By understanding the principles behind this approach, you'll be empowered to make informed decisions that benefit both your garden and the planet. Let's delve into the fundamentals of no-dig gardening and uncover the secrets to cultivating a thriving ecosystem right in your backyard. No-dig gardening, in its essence, is about working with nature, not against it. Traditional gardening often involves tilling or digging, which disrupts the soil structure and can harm beneficial organisms. No-dig, as the name implies, eliminates this disruptive practice, opting instead for a more gentle approach. The foundation of no-dig gardening lies in building up soil fertility through layering. Instead of digging down, we create a nutrient-rich environment on top of the existing soil. This involves adding layers of organic matter, such as compost, leaf mold, or well-rotted manure, directly onto the soil surface. These layers break down gradually, mimicking the natural decomposition process in forests and woodlands. As the organic matter decomposes, it provides essential nutrients to plants, improves soil structure, and enhances drainage and aeration, creating an ideal environment for healthy plant growth. The benefits of no-dig gardening extend far beyond just healthy plants. This method offers a plethora of advantages that make it a win-win for both gardeners and the environment. One of the most significant benefits is improved soil health. No-dig gardening promotes a thriving soil ecosystem by minimizing disturbance and providing a constant supply of organic matter. This, in turn, leads to increased microbial activity, which is essential for nutrient cycling and disease suppression. Another notable advantage is reduced weed pressure. By layering organic matter on the soil surface, we create a natural barrier that suppresses weed growth. The thick layers of mulch prevent sunlight from reaching weed seeds, effectively inhibiting their germination. Ready to roll up your sleeves and start your no-dig garden? Let's walk through the practical steps of setting up your own no-dig haven. The first step is to choose a location for your garden. Ideally, select a spot that receives ample sunlight, at least 6 hours a day, and has good drainage. Once you've found the perfect spot, it's time to gather your materials. You'll need cardboard, compost, and any other organic matter you'd like to use, such as leaf mold, straw, or wood chips. Begin by laying down a layer of cardboard directly on top of the existing vegetation. This will act as a weed barrier and will eventually decompose, adding to the organic matter in your soil. Section 5. A thriving garden, maintaining your no-dig oasis. Once your no-dig garden is established, maintaining its vibrancy requires minimal effort. Regular additions of organic matter are key to replenishing nutrients and ensuring continued soil health. Apply a fresh layer of compost or other organic material to the surface of your beds every few months or as needed. Watering your no-dig garden is also crucial, especially during dry periods. The layers of organic matter help retain moisture, but you'll still need to water deeply and less frequently to encourage strong root development. As your plants grow, keep an eye out for pests or diseases. No-dig gardens tend to be more resistant to these issues due to their balanced ecosystem, but it's always a good idea to monitor your plants and take action if needed. Companion planting and natural pest control methods can be highly effective in a no-dig setting. Section 6. Troubleshooting and tips ensuring success. While no-dig gardening is generally straightforward, a few common challenges can arise. Understanding these potential hurdles and knowing how to address them will set you up for success. One common concern is slugs and snails, which are attracted to the moist environment of a no-dig garden. To deter these slimy critters, try using copper tape around your beds or create barriers with diatomaceous earth or crushed eggshells. Another potential issue is nutrient deficiencies. While no-dig gardening promotes healthy soil, imbalances can still occur. Conducting regular soil tests can help identify any deficiencies, allowing you to amend your soil accordingly. Section 7. No-dig for all seasons. Year-round gardening. No-dig gardening isn't limited to just the warmer months. With a little planning, you can extend your growing season and enjoy fresh produce almost year-round. In colder climates, consider using cold frames or greenhouses to protect your plants from frost. These structures create a microclimate that allows you to start seeds earlier in the spring and extend the harvest into the fall or even winter. Succession planting is another valuable technique for maximizing your yield in a no-dig garden. This involves sowing seeds at regular intervals, ensuring a continuous supply of fresh produce. For example, you could sow a row of lettuce every 2 weeks to have a steady harvest throughout the growing season. Section 8. Beyond the backyard. No-dig's wider impact. The benefits of no-dig gardening reach far beyond our backyards. This sustainable approach has the potential to transform our relationship with the environment and contribute to a more sustainable future. Traditional tilling practices contribute to soil erosion, releasing carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. No-dig gardening, on the other hand, sequesters carbon in the soil, helping to mitigate climate change. Moreover, no-dig gardening reduces the need for chemical fertilizers and pesticides, which can have detrimental effects on human health and the environment. By embracing this natural approach, we can create healthier ecosystems and protect our planet for future generations. Section 9. Join the no-dig movement. Congratulations on embarking on your no-dig gardening journey. You're now part of a growing community of gardeners who are passionate about sustainable and rewarding gardening practices. Remember, no-dig gardening is a journey, not a destination. Don't be afraid to experiment. Learn from your experiences and adapt the principles to suit your unique environment and preferences. Share your no-dig gardening journey with others. Spread the word about the benefits of this sustainable approach and inspire others to join the movement. Together, we can create a world where gardening is in harmony with nature, producing abundant harvests and a healthier planet for generations to come.
Hello, fellow gardeners. Today, we'll unlock the secrets to a bountiful harvest by understanding two fundamental plant growth habits: determinate and indeterminate. Knowing the difference can significantly impact your gardening success, leading to a more organized and productive growing season. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting your gardening journey, understanding these terms will empower you to make informed decisions about your plants and maximize your yield. So grab your gardening gloves and let's delve into this fascinating aspect of plant growth. This guide will equip you with the knowledge to choose the right plants for your garden, optimize their growth, and enjoy a bountiful harvest. Get ready to witness your gardening efforts flourish as you embrace the wonders of determinate and indeterminate plants. Let's embark on this exciting journey of discovery together. The terms determinate and indeterminate refer to the way plants grow and produce their fruits. Simply put, it's all about how they choose to flower and fruit. Determinate plants are like the sprinters of the plant world. They grow to a certain height, flower all at once, and produce a single, concentrated harvest. Think of them as setting a clear finish line for their fruiting season. Once they've given their all, they're done for the year. Indeterminate plants, on the other hand, are the marathon runners. They continue to grow, flower, and produce fruit throughout the growing season until the cold weather arrives. They're in it for the long haul, offering a continuous supply of fresh produce. Imagine them as an ever-giving source of garden delights, constantly offering something new to harvest. Knowing which type of plant you're dealing with is crucial for planning your garden and your harvest. It's like knowing when to arrive at the finish line to collect your prize, or pacing yourself for a continuous supply of goodies throughout the race. With this knowledge, you can orchestrate a symphony of flavors in your garden, ensuring a steady supply of fresh produce throughout the season. Let's meet some familiar faces in the garden representing each growth habit. Popular determinate tomatoes include Roma, Rutgers, and Celebrity. Indeterminate varieties feature Big Boy, Beefsteak, and Cherokee Purple. Determinate vegetables include bush beans, while indeterminate beans, or pole beans, produce throughout the season. Section 4. Planting for Success. Practical tips for determinate plants. Determinate plants, with their compact growth habit and concentrated harvest, require specific care to thrive in your garden. When planting determinate varieties, remember they prefer a bit of space to spread out, but won't get as unruly as their indeterminate counterparts. So, give them adequate room to breathe without overcrowding them. Think of them as enjoying their personal space while still being part of the garden community. Staking or caging might not be necessary for all determinate plants, especially those with a naturally sturdy structure. However, providing support for heavier fruit varieties can prevent breakage and keep your harvest off the ground. It's like offering a helping hand to ensure those precious fruits reach their full potential. Since determinate plants deliver their bounty in one go, timing your planting is crucial for maximizing your yield. Consider using succession planting, where you sow a new batch of seeds every couple of weeks to enjoy a continuous supply of your favorite determinate vegetables throughout the season. It's like creating a relay race of flavors, ensuring a constant stream of fresh produce. Section 5. Nurturing indeterminate growth. Tips for a continuous harvest. Indeterminate plants, with their vigorous growth and continuous fruiting, bring a unique set of needs to the garden. These climbers and sprawlers need sturdy support to reach their full potential. Provide them with strong stakes, trellises, or cages to climb, preventing their fruits from touching the ground and making harvesting a breeze. Think of it as providing them with a jungle gym to explore, maximizing their growth and productivity. Regular pruning is key to keeping your indeterminate plants healthy and productive. Pinch off suckers, those small shoots that emerge from the junction of the stem and a branch, to redirect the plant's energy towards fruit production. It's like giving your plant a gentle nudge in the right direction, encouraging it to focus on what matters most, those delicious fruits. Remember to fertilize your indeterminate plants regularly throughout the growing season as they're heavy feeders and need a constant supply of nutrients to sustain their continuous growth and fruit production. A balanced fertilizer applied every few weeks will keep them happy and productive, ensuring a bountiful harvest throughout the season. Section 6. Choosing the right plants for your garden. Factors to consider. When deciding between determinate and indeterminate plants for your garden, several factors come into play. Consider your available space, the time you have for garden maintenance, and your personal preferences. Determinate varieties are ideal for smaller gardens or containers due to their compact size. They're also a great choice for gardeners who prefer a low-maintenance approach. Indeterminate varieties, on the other hand, are perfect for larger gardens with ample vertical space. They require more attention and care, but the reward is a continuous harvest of fresh produce throughout the growing season. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your individual needs and gardening style. Experimenting with both determinate and indeterminate varieties can add diversity and excitement to your garden. You might discover new favorites and find the perfect balance between a manageable harvest and a continuous supply of fresh produce. Gardening is a journey of discovery, and exploring different plant growth habits is part of the fun. Section 7. Happy gardening, embracing the joy of growing your own food. Understanding the difference between determinate and indeterminate plants empowers you to make informed decisions in your garden, leading to a more organized and productive growing experience. Whether you choose the concentrated bounty of determinate varieties or the continuous harvest of indeterminate plants, remember that the joy of gardening lies in nurturing life and reaping the rewards of your efforts. Share your newfound knowledge with fellow gardeners, experiment with different varieties, and embrace the journey of growing your own food. And most importantly, remember to have fun and savor the flavors of your hard work. Happy gardening. If you found these tips helpful, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and inspiration. Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. We're thrilled to have you join us on this exciting journey. I'm so happy you're here. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, there's something here for everyone. This is your one-stop shop for all things gardening. From tools and tips to inspiration and advice, we've got you covered. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a cozy balcony, we're here to help you create the garden of your dreams. No space is too small or too big for a beautiful garden. Gardening is a journey, not a race, and we're with you every step of the way. Watching your garden grow and flourish over time is one of the most rewarding experiences. Gardening doesn't have to be intimidating. With the right guidance and a little patience, anyone can become a successful gardener. It's about starting small, learning as you go, and most importantly, having fun. Gardening can be a wonderful activity for the whole family. Together we'll transform your outdoor space into a haven of beauty and tranquility. Imagine a place where you can relax and unwind, surrounded by nature. Let's get our hands dirty and create something beautiful. There's nothing quite like the feeling of planting something and watching it grow. Get ready to discover the joys of gardening and the satisfaction of watching your own little piece of nature thrive. From flowers to vegetables, the possibilities are endless. Your dream garden is just a few steps away. Let's get started. With a little effort and a lot of love, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Let's talk about garden decor. It's more than just making things look pretty. It's about infusing your personality into your outdoor space. Think of your garden as an extension of your home. It should be a place where you feel relaxed, inspired, and connected to nature. With the right decor, you can transform a simple patch of grass into a magical retreat. We're talking cozy seating areas, vibrant planters, and whimsical decorations that make you smile. Remember your garden, your rules. Embrace your personal style and let your creativity bloom. When designing your garden, think vertically. It adds depth and visual interest. Plus, it's a clever way to maximize space, especially if you're working with a smaller area. Hanging baskets overflowing with colorful blooms add a touch of whimsy and romance. Imagine trailing petunias or cascading fuchsias swaying gently in the breeze. Raised beds are perfect for growing herbs, veggies, or even a miniature flower garden. They offer better drainage and make gardening a little easier on the knees. And don't forget about vertical gardens. These living walls are all the rage and can transform a plain fence or wall into a stunning focal point. When it comes to garden decor, the materials you choose can really set the tone. Natural materials like wood and stone create a warm, organic feel. Imagine a rustic wooden arbor covered in climbing roses or a pathway lined with weathered stones. These elements blend seamlessly with the natural surroundings. Metal accents, like wrought iron gates or copper bird feeders, introduce a touch of elegance and sophistication. And don't forget about the charm of upcycled materials. Old ladders, vintage watering cans, and repurposed pallets can all find new life as unique garden decorations. Section 5. A garden tapestry mixing and matching plants. Creating a visually appealing garden is like painting a masterpiece. Each plant is a brushstroke contributing to the overall picture. You want to select plants that complement each other in color, texture, and height. This harmony will make your garden look cohesive and well thought out. Think about creating a tapestry of different leaf shapes and sizes. The variety will add depth and interest to your garden, making it more engaging. Mix delicate ferns with bold hostas. The contrast between the fine, feathery fronds of the ferns and the broad, lush leaves of the hostas creates a striking visual effect. And add in some ornamental grasses for movement and texture. These grasses can sway gently in the breeze, adding a dynamic element to your garden. Don't be afraid to play with color. Bold, vibrant hues can make your garden pop and draw the eye to different areas. Create a vibrant display with hot pinks, sunny yellows, and electric blues. These colors can energize your space and make it feel lively and fun. Or, for a more serene ambience, opt for a calming palette of cool blues, purples, and whites. These colors can create a peaceful, relaxing environment. Remember, gardening is all about experimenting and discovering what works best for you and your space. Don't be afraid to try new combinations and see what brings you joy. Keep a garden journal to track what you plant and how it performs. This can help you make informed decisions in the future. Consider the seasons as well. Planting a mix of perennials and annuals can ensure that your garden has something blooming all year round. Finally, think about attracting wildlife. Birds, butterflies, and bees can add another layer of beauty and life to your garden. Enjoy the process and the results. A well-planned garden can be a source of endless joy and satisfaction. Section 6. Light up your life, illuminating your garden. As the sun begins to set, picture your garden bathed in a warm, inviting glow. The transition from day to night can be a magical experience, transforming your garden into a serene and enchanting retreat. Outdoor lighting is essential for creating a magical ambience and extending the enjoyment of your outdoor space well into the evening hours. Imagine hosting a dinner party or simply relaxing with a book, surrounded by the soft, ambient light that highlights the beauty of your garden. String lights strung across trees or along fences create a festive and enchanting atmosphere, perfect for outdoor gatherings. These lights not only provide illumination, but also add a whimsical touch that can make any event feel special and memorable. Place solar-powered lanterns along pathways to guide your steps and add a touch of whimsy. These eco-friendly options harness the power of the sun during the day and light up your garden at night, making them both practical and charming. For a dramatic effect, spotlight your favorite trees or architectural features. This technique not only highlights the unique aspects of your garden, but also creates depth and visual interest, making your outdoor space feel more dynamic and engaging. And don't forget about candles. They are a versatile lighting option that can be used in various ways to enhance the ambience of your garden. Scattered around the garden, they create a warm, inviting glow and add a touch of romance. Whether placed on tables, along pathways, or nestled among plants, candles can transform your garden into a cozy and intimate haven. Section 7. Water features, adding tranquility and life. The gentle sound of trickling water has a calming effect, transforming your garden into a tranquil oasis. Even a small water feature can make a big impact. Consider adding a bubbling fountain as a focal point or tucking a small waterfall amongst your plants. The sound of water will mask city noise and create a sense of peace and serenity. Water features also attract birds and beneficial insects, adding life and movement to your garden. Imagine dragonflies dancing above a pond, or birds taking a refreshing bath in a bird bath. Section 8. Creating inviting spaces, furniture for your garden oasis. Your garden should be an extension of your living space, a place where you can relax, entertain, and enjoy the beauty of nature. Comfortable and stylish furniture is essential for creating inviting outdoor rooms. Imagine yourself curled up on a cozy hammock with a good book, surrounded by the sights and sounds of your garden. Or gather your loved ones around a spacious outdoor dining table for al fresco meals under the stars. Choose durable and weather-resistant materials like teak, wrought iron, or synthetic wicker. And don't forget about cushions and throws to add comfort and style. Section 9. Accessorize your garden, adding those finishing touches. Just like in your home, accessories add personality and charm to your garden. From whimsical garden art to colorful planters, the possibilities are endless. Look for unique pieces that reflect your style and interests. Perhaps you're drawn to whimsical birdhouses, colorful glass ornaments, or rustic metal sculptures. Don't be afraid to add a touch of humor or whimsy to your garden. A quirky garden gnome or a collection of vintage watering cans can bring a smile to your face. Remember, the key is to choose items that you love and that make your garden feel like your own personal paradise. Section 10. Maintaining your garden paradise. Creating a beautiful garden is a rewarding endeavor, but it does require ongoing care and attention. Regular maintenance will ensure that your garden thrives for years to come. Water your plants regularly, providing them with the hydration they need to flourish. Feed them with a balanced fertilizer to replenish nutrients in the soil. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases, taking action to protect your plants. And don't forget to prune regularly to encourage healthy growth and maintain the shape of your plants. Remember, a little bit of maintenance goes a long way in preserving the beauty and vitality of your garden. Section 11. Unleash your inner gardener. Creating a garden is an incredibly rewarding experience. It's a chance to connect with nature, express your creativity, and transform your outdoor space into a personal paradise. So, embrace your inner gardener and let your imagination run wild. Experiment with different plants, colors, and textures. Don't be afraid to try new things, make mistakes, and learn as you go. The most important thing is to have fun and create a garden that brings you joy. Remember, the Great North Gardener is always here to guide you on your gardening journey. Happy gardening. Hello, fellow garden enthusiasts. Welcome to the Great North Gardener, your go-to source for all things green and growing. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your gardening journey, we're here to guide you every step of the way. In this guide, we'll delve into some common garden problems and share practical solutions to help you create a thriving oasis. From pesky pests to watering woes, we've got you covered. Gardening is a journey of learning, experimenting, and most importantly, enjoying the fruits of your labor. So let's roll up our sleeves, get our hands dirty, and transform our gardens into flourishing havens. Are you ready to dive in? Let's begin. Pests, those unwelcome visitors who can wreak havoc on our beloved plants. But fear not, dear gardeners, for there are ways to manage these pesky critters and keep them at bay. From aphids and slugs to caterpillars and beetles, there's a whole army of insects and critters that may try to make a meal of your garden. But don't worry, we've got some tricks up our sleeves to send them packing. Stay tuned for our next section, where we'll explore natural remedies to combat these garden invaders. Before you reach for the chemical pesticides, consider these natural and eco-friendly solutions to keep pests in check. One effective method is companion planting. Certain plants emit scents that deter pests, while others attract beneficial insects that prey on the troublemakers. For example, planting marigolds alongside your vegetables can help repel aphids. Another natural remedy is creating a homemade garlic spray. Garlic has natural insecticidal properties that can deter a wide range of pests. Simply crush a few cloves of garlic, mix them with water, and spray the solution on your plants. Remember, a healthy garden starts with a healthy ecosystem. By using natural remedies, you're not only protecting your plants but also promoting biodiversity in your garden. Watering is essential for plant growth, but did you know there's a right and a wrong way to water your garden? Overwatering can be just as detrimental as underwatering, leading to root rot and other problems. The key is to water deeply and less frequently. This encourages roots to grow deeper into the soil, making them more resilient during dry spells. When watering, aim for the base of the plants, avoiding the leaves as much as possible. It's also a good idea to water your garden in the morning or evening when temperatures are cooler. This allows the water to penetrate the soil before it evaporates in the heat of the day. Section 5. Drought dilemmas, battling dry spells. Droughts can be a gardener's worst nightmare, turning lush green spaces into barren landscapes. Drought conditions can take a toll on even the hardiest of gardens, but don't despair. There are effective strategies to combat these dry spells and keep your garden thriving. There are steps you can take to help your plants survive and even thrive during periods of low rainfall. One of the first things you can do is to ensure your garden is well prepared before the drought hits. One important step is to mulch your garden beds. Mulching is a simple yet highly effective way to conserve soil moisture. Mulch helps retain moisture in the soil, reducing the need for frequent watering. It acts as a protective barrier, keeping the soil cool and moist. It also suppresses weeds, which compete with your plants for water and nutrients. By reducing weed growth, your plants have a better chance to access the water they need. Another helpful tip is to choose drought-tolerant plants for your garden. These plants are specially adapted to survive in arid conditions and require less water than other species. These plants have adapted to survive in arid conditions and require less water than other species. Incorporating them into your garden can significantly reduce your water usage. Remember, even during a drought, it's important to monitor your plants and provide supplemental watering when necessary. Using efficient watering methods like drip irrigation can help deliver water directly to the roots, minimizing waste. By taking these proactive steps, you can help your garden weather the dry spells. With a little planning and effort, your garden can remain a beautiful and thriving oasis, even in the face of drought. Section 6. Companions in the garden, the art of plant pairings. Just like humans, plants have their preferences when it comes to companionship. Certain plants grow better together, enhancing each other's growth and deterring pests. This is where the art of plant pairings comes in. One classic example is the Three Sisters method, a traditional Native American planting technique. Corn, beans, and squash are planted together, with the corn providing support for the beans to climb, the beans fixing nitrogen in the soil, and the squash providing ground cover to suppress weeds. Another beneficial pairing is planting basil alongside tomatoes. Basil repels tomato hornworms, common garden pests that can decimate tomato plants. By strategically pairing plants in your garden, you can create a harmonious ecosystem that benefits all. Section 7. The magic of marigolds, nature's pest repellent. Marigolds are more than just pretty faces in the garden. These cheerful flowers are also powerful pest repellents, thanks to their strong scent and natural compounds. Planting marigolds around your vegetable garden can help deter a wide range of pests, including aphids, whiteflies, and even rabbits. Their pungent aroma masks the scent of other plants, making it harder for pests to locate their targets. Marigolds are also known to attract beneficial insects, such as ladybugs and lacewings, which prey on harmful pests. By incorporating marigolds into your garden, you're essentially creating a natural pest control system. Section 8. Say goodbye to slugs and snails. In this chapter, we'll explore various methods to protect your garden from these persistent pests. Slugs and snails are the bane of many a gardener's existence. They can cause significant damage to your plants, especially during the wet and cool seasons when they are most active. These slimy critters love to munch on tender leaves and seedlings, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Their feeding habits can stunt plant growth and even kill young plants if left unchecked. One effective method for deterring slugs and snails is to create barriers around your plants. Diatomaceous earth, which is made from fossilized algae, can be sprinkled around the base of plants to create a rough surface that slugs and snails avoid. Crushed eggshells work similarly by creating a sharp, uncomfortable barrier. Copper tape is another natural deterrent that can keep these pests at bay. When slugs and snails come into contact with copper, it creates a mild electric shock that repels them. This can be an effective way to protect the perimeter of your garden beds. Another option is to set up beer traps. These traps are simple to make and can be very effective. Just place a shallow dish of beer in your garden bed. Slugs and snails are attracted to the yeast in beer and will crawl into the dish, only to meet their demise. This method can help reduce their numbers significantly. Remember to be persistent in your efforts. as slugs and snails can be persistent pests. Regularly check your garden and replenish your deterrents as needed. By implementing a combination of methods, you can effectively control their populations and protect your plants. With diligence and the right strategies, you can enjoy a healthy, thriving garden free from the damage caused by slugs and snails. Section 9. Giving your plants a helping hand, supporting healthy growth. Just like us, plants need proper nutrition to thrive. Providing your garden with the right nutrients can make all the difference in their growth and productivity. One way to boost soil fertility is by adding compost. Compost is a rich source of organic matter that improves soil structure, drainage, and nutrient content. You can make your own compost or purchase it from a local garden center. Another option is to use organic fertilizers. These fertilizers are derived from natural sources and provide plants with the essential nutrients they need without the harmful chemicals found in synthetic fertilizers. By nourishing your soil and providing your plants with the nutrients they need, you're setting them up for success. Section 10. Creating a wildlife-friendly garden, inviting nature's helpers. Did you know that you can invite nature's helpers into your garden to help with pest control and pollination? By making a few thoughtful changes, you can transform your garden into a sanctuary for beneficial creatures. By creating a wildlife-friendly habitat, you're encouraging beneficial insects, birds, and other animals to make your garden their home. This not only helps your plants thrive, but also supports the local ecosystem. One way to attract wildlife is by providing food sources. This can be done by setting up bird feeders and planting a variety of plants. Planting a variety of flowers that bloom throughout the year will provide nectar for pollinators, ensuring that bees and butterflies have a constant food source. Meanwhile, berry-producing shrubs will attract birds, offering them a nutritious food source and encouraging them to visit your garden regularly. You can also create shelter for wildlife by leaving areas of your garden undisturbed. This means allowing some parts of your garden to grow naturally without too much interference, such as piles of leaves or logs. These undisturbed areas provide essential shelter and breeding grounds for various creatures. These natural habitats provide refuge for insects, amphibians, and small mammals. They offer a safe haven where these creatures can thrive and contribute to the health of your garden. By creating a welcoming environment for wildlife, you're not only supporting biodiversity, but also creating a more balanced and thriving ecosystem in your own backyard. This harmonious relationship between plants and animals will make your garden a vibrant and lively place. Section 11. Happy gardening. There you have it, fellow garden enthusiasts. We've covered some common garden problems and shared practical solutions to help you overcome them. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning, experimenting, and most importantly, enjoying the process. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, try new things, and learn from your mistakes. Every garden is unique, and what works for one gardener may not work for another. The key is to find what works best for you and your garden. So, go forth, embrace the joys of gardening, and create a thriving oasis that brings you joy and tranquility. Happy gardening. Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener, your go-to guide for creating a thriving home garden. In this video, we will explore the art of watering plants, a task that often challenges even seasoned gardeners. Join me as we uncover the secrets to keeping your green companions happy and healthy. From recognizing signs of thirst to mastering efficient watering techniques, this guide will equip you with essential knowledge. Let's embark on this botanical journey and discover the transformative power of proper watering. Just as we need water to survive, our plants depend on it too. Water is the lifeblood of both humans and plants, essential for growth, health, and vitality. So do our plant companions. Each plant, whether it's a small houseplant or a large garden shrub, has its own unique water needs. Overwatering can be as detrimental as underwatering. Too much water can suffocate the roots, leading to yellowing leaves and root rot, while too little can cause wilting and stunted growth. The key lies in understanding each plant's specific needs. By observing and learning about your plants, you can provide the right amount of water to keep them healthy and thriving. Different species thrive in different environments with unique rainfall patterns. For instance, Plants native to rainforests are accustomed to frequent heavy rains, while desert plants are adapted to long periods of drought. A cactus, adapted to arid deserts, requires infrequent watering. These plants store water in their thick stems and can go weeks without additional moisture. A delicate fern from humid rainforests prefers consistently moist soil. These plants thrive in environments where the air is damp and the soil never completely dries out. Familiarize yourself with your plant's water requirements. Reading plant care labels and doing a bit of research can go a long way in ensuring your plants get the right amount of water. Factors like pot size, soil type, and season influence soil drying. Larger pots hold more soil and moisture, while smaller pots dry out faster. Similarly, different soil types retain water differently. Check soil moisture before watering. If dry an inch deep, it's time to water. This simple test can help prevent overwatering and ensure your plants get just the right amount of moisture. If still damp, wait longer. Patience is key in plant care, and waiting a bit longer can often be better than watering too soon. It's better to slightly underwater than to overwater. Plants can often recover from a bit of drought, but overwatering can cause irreversible damage. Over time, you'll develop an intuitive sense for your plant's needs. By paying close attention and learning from experience, you'll become more attuned to when your plants need water. Notice subtle signs like drooping leaves or soil color changes. These indicators can tell you a lot about your plant's health and hydration needs, helping you to adjust your watering routine accordingly. Timing is everything. Watering during the heat of the day causes evaporation before water reaches roots. Instead, water in the early morning or late afternoon. Cooler hours allow for optimal water absorption. Morning watering reduces evaporation and primes plants for the day. Late afternoon watering allows thorough soil penetration before night. Evening watering can create a hospitable environment for fungal diseases. Stick to early morning or late afternoon for best results. These adjustments can significantly improve your garden's health. Efficient watering ensures plants receive the moisture they need. Avoiding midday watering prevents water loss. Proper timing enhances plant vitality. Gardeners use various techniques to nourish their plants. Each method has its own benefits and is suited to different types of plants and garden setups. Understanding these techniques can help you choose the best one for your garden. Hand watering allows for a personal touch and control. This method is ideal for small gardens or individual plants that need special attention. It lets you monitor the amount of water each plant receives, ensuring they get just the right amount. Use a watering can or hose with a gentle nozzle, watering at the plant base. This helps prevent water from splashing onto the leaves, which can lead to disease. By directing water to the base, you ensure it reaches the roots where it's needed most. Ensure the entire root zone is moistened. This means watering slowly and deeply, allowing the water to penetrate the soil and reach the deeper roots. This encourages plants to develop strong, deep root systems. Drip irrigation systems offer efficient, water-wise solutions. These systems are perfect for larger gardens or areas with water restrictions. They deliver water directly to the plant roots, reducing waste and ensuring each plant gets the moisture it needs. These systems deliver water directly to roots, minimizing evaporation. This is especially important in hot, dry climates where water can quickly evaporate from the soil surface. Drip irrigation helps conserve water and keeps your plants healthy. Soaker hoses provide gentle, even water distribution. They are easy to install and can be laid out to water entire garden beds. This method is great for vegetable gardens or flower beds where you want to ensure even moisture distribution. Lay the hose at the plant base and let water seep slowly. This slow, steady watering helps prevent runoff and ensures the water penetrates deeply into the soil. It's a simple, effective way to keep your plants hydrated. Water deeply and less frequently to encourage deep root growth. This method helps plants become more drought tolerant by encouraging them to develop deep, strong root systems. Deep watering is especially important for trees and shrubs. This creates resilient, drought-tolerant plants. By watering deeply, you help your plants withstand dry periods and reduce the need for frequent watering. This not only saves water, but also promotes healthier, more robust plants. Choose the technique that suits your garden and preferences. Consider the size of your garden, the types of plants you have, and your local climate. Each method has its advantages, so find the one that works best for you. Proper watering techniques help plants flourish. By understanding and using the right watering methods, you can ensure your garden stays healthy and vibrant. Happy gardening. Beneath the vibrant leaves lies a hidden world of soil. This world is teeming with life and activity, crucial for the health of plants. The soil is not just a medium for plant roots, it is a dynamic environment that supports plant growth and development. Soil acts like a sponge, absorbing and retaining water. This ability to hold water is essential for plants, as it ensures they have a steady supply of moisture even during dry periods. The water held in the soil is available for plant roots to absorb, which is vital for their survival and growth. Different soils have varying water retention properties. For instance, sandy soils, with their larger particles, have more space between them, allowing water to drain quickly. On the other hand, clay soils have much smaller particles that are tightly packed, which helps them retain water for longer periods. Sandy soils drain quickly, while clay soils hold water longer. This difference in water retention can significantly impact plant health, as some plants prefer well-drained soils, while others thrive in moisture-retentive soils. Understanding the type of soil in your garden can help you choose the right plants and watering practices. Learn to read your soil's moisture content. This skill is crucial for maintaining healthy plants. By regularly checking the moisture levels, you can ensure that your plants are neither overwatered nor underwatered, both of which can cause stress and damage to the plants. The finger test is a simple method. If dry and inch deep, water is needed. This test involves sticking your finger into the soil up to the first knuckle. If the soil feels dry at this depth, it's time to water your plants. This method is quick and easy, making it a favorite among gardeners. Moisture meters provide precise readings, especially for potted plants. These devices can measure the exact moisture level in the soil, giving you a clear indication of when to water. This is particularly useful for potted plants, which can dry out more quickly than those in the ground. Observe your plants for signs of moisture needs. Plants often show visible signs when they need water. By paying attention to these signs, you can ensure that your plants remain healthy and vibrant. Wilting leaves indicate underwatering. Yellowing leaves may signal overwatering. These symptoms are the plant's way of communicating their needs. Wilting leaves are a clear sign that the plant is not getting enough water, while yellowing leaves can indicate that the plant is getting too much water. Plants communicate their needs through silent cues. By learning to read these cues, you can provide the right amount of water and care for your plants. This understanding is key to successful gardening. Understanding water and soil interplay helps plants thrive. By knowing how much water your soil can hold and how quickly it drains, you can create the ideal environment for your plants. This knowledge allows you to water your plants more effectively, ensuring they get the moisture they need without being overwatered. Create an environment where roots delve deep for nourishment. Deep roots are essential for healthy plants, as they can access water and nutrients from deeper in the soil. By encouraging deep root growth, you can help your plants become more resilient and better able to withstand dry periods. Healthy soil supports vibrant plant growth. By understanding and managing soil moisture, you can create a thriving garden. Healthy soil is the foundation of a healthy garden, and by taking care of your soil, you can ensure that your plants grow strong and vibrant. Water quality significantly impacts plant health. Tap water often contains chlorine, which can harm plants over time. Allow tap water to stand overnight to let chlorine evaporate. Use filtered water or rainwater for better results. Rainwater is a natural elixir with beneficial nutrients. Set up a rain barrel to collect rainwater. Small changes in water quality can profoundly affect plant vitality. Provide pure water to create a thriving garden. Filtered or rainwater supports healthy plant growth. Pay attention to water quality for optimal results. Healthy water leads to vibrant foliage and blooms. Ensure your plants receive the best water possible. Mulching conserves soil moisture, reduces weeds, and improves soil health. Organic mulches like shredded bark or compost add nutrients to the soil. Inorganic mulches like gravel suppress weeds and create decorative effects. Apply mulch 4 inches deep, keeping it away from plant stems. Mulch acts as a long-term investment in garden health. It reduces the need for frequent watering. Mulch creates a thriving ecosystem for plants. Protect your garden with a layer of mulch. Mulch shields soil and nurtures life below the surface. Simple mulching techniques yield significant rewards. Mulch supports a healthy, vibrant garden. Different plants have unique water needs. Succulents and cacti thrive in arid environments with infrequent watering. Ferns and hostas prefer consistent moisture and well-drained soil. Vegetables have varying water requirements. Leafy greens need consistently moist soil. Root vegetables benefit from deep, infrequent watering. Tomatoes require balanced moisture and well-drained soil. Observe and research your plant's specific needs. Adjust watering based on growth habits and soil moisture. Each plant deserves care and attention. Understanding plant needs creates a thriving garden. Celebrate the diversity and resilience of the natural world. We've reached the end of our journey into plant hydration. Remember the lessons learned, observe your plants closely, listen to their silent cues and feel the soil. Watering connects us with the natural world. Tending to our gardens nurtures both plants and ourselves. Enjoy the beauty and interconnectedness of a well-tended garden. Hello, and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home. In this video, we're going to discover the 6 best plants to transform your garden into a haven for hummingbirds. These flying jewels with their iridescent feathers and incredible aerial acrobatics are a joy to behold. And the best way to attract them to your garden is with, well, that's what we're here to find out. So, if you're ready to invite these charming birds into your backyard, stay tuned because we're about to unlock the secrets to creating a hummingbird paradise. Our first contender is a true showstopper, the trumpet vine. Picture vibrant scarlet trumpets bursting from lush green foliage. The trumpet vine, or Campsis radicans, is a vigorous climber, reaching up to 40 feet. Even if your garden isn't a rainforest, this resilient plant adapts well to containers and smaller spaces. Hummingbirds are naturally drawn to the color red, and the trumpet vine's fiery blooms are irresistible. The trumpet shape of the flowers is perfect for the hummingbird's long beaks, allowing easy access to the sweet nectar. This plant is low maintenance, thriving in various soil types and light conditions. It's also relatively pest and disease-free, making it ideal for novice and experienced gardeners alike. Imagine hummingbirds flitting from one vibrant trumpet to another, their tiny wings a blur of motion. Next up, we have a plant that's not just a feast for the eyes, but also a haven for pollinators. Now, let's talk about a plant that's a true pollinator magnet, the bee balm, or monarda. Imagine a riot of color, with blooms ranging from fiery scarlet and vibrant pink to soothing purple and delicate white. The bee balm's aromatic foliage adds another layer of sensory delight, releasing a refreshing, minty fragrance. The blooms resemble spiky, brightly colored crowns, each one a miniature landing pad for hungry hummingbirds. The tubular flowers are perfectly designed for the birds' long beaks, ensuring a steady supply of nectar. Bee balm isn't just a hummingbird hangout, it welcomes bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. This adaptable plant thrives in full sun to partial shade and prefers well-drained soil. Just be sure to provide adequate spacing, as bee balm can spread quickly, creating a stunning mass of color. Imagine a summer day, the air alive with the gentle hum of hummingbird wings and the buzzing of contented bees. Stay tuned as we explore more hummingbird favorites in the next chapter. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of salvia, a diverse genus with a knack for attracting hummingbirds. Salvias, with their spires of vibrant blooms in an array of colors, offer a nectar oasis throughout the growing season. From the fiery scarlet Salvia splendens to the deep violet hues of Salvia guaranitica, there's a salvia species to suit every taste and garden style. The salvia's tubular flowers are tailor-made for hummingbird beaks, allowing easy access to the sweet nectar. With their long blooming period, salvias provide a consistent food source from spring to fall. These versatile plants are low maintenance, thriving in full sun to partial shade and tolerating a range of soil conditions. Imagine a border bursting with salvias in a kaleidoscope of colors, their delicate blooms swaying gently in the summer breeze. Stay tuned as we unveil more hummingbird favorites, each one more enchanting than the last. Chapter 4. Cardinal Flower, a splash of crimson in damp spots. Let's explore the cardinal flower, or Lobelia cardinalis, a plant that thrives in damp conditions. This stunning perennial is a beacon for hummingbirds in damper garden areas. Imagine a splash of crimson, as vibrant as a cardinal's plumage, emerging from lush green foliage. Its tall spires, up to 4 feet, are adorned with brilliant red tubular flowers. Hummingbirds can't resist these fiery blooms, perfectly adapted for nectar. This plant attracts not only hummingbirds, but also butterflies and other beneficial insects. Imagine a tranquil garden corner transformed into a haven for wildlife with the cardinal flower. Chapter 5. Honeysuckle's sweet scent and irresistible charm. Let's talk about a plant that seduces with its beauty and intoxicating scent, the honeysuckle. This beloved climber, with its delicate blooms and sweet perfume, is a favorite among hummingbirds and gardeners alike. Imagine a cascade of fragrant flowers, their colors ranging from creamy white and pale yellow to vibrant pink and deep coral. The honeysuckle's tubular flowers, borne in clusters along its twining stems, are a treasure trove of nectar. Hummingbirds find the honeysuckle's allure irresistible. This versatile climber thrives in full sun to partial shade and adapts to various soil types. It's a vigorous grower, quickly covering trellises, fences, or arbors. Imagine a summer evening, the air thick with the sweet perfume of honeysuckle. Stay tuned as we unveil our final hummingbird favorite. Chapter 6. Fuchsia hanging beauties for a vertical feast. For our final hummingbird haven, let's explore the captivating world of fuchsias. These elegant plants, with their pendulous blooms that resemble dancing ballerinas, are a true feast for the eyes and a hummingbird magnet. Imagine a cascade of vibrant colors, from fiery fuchsia and deep purple to delicate pink and pristine white, dangling gracefully from hanging baskets. Hummingbirds find fuchsias utterly irresistible. The pendulous flowers, with their intricate structure and vibrant colors, signal a nectar-rich reward. The long tubular flowers provide the perfect landing platform for hummingbirds, allowing them to hover effortlessly while they feast. Fuchsias are easy to grow, thriving in partial shade and preferring cool, humid conditions. Imagine a shady corner of your patio transformed into a hummingbird haven, with fuchsias cascading from hanging baskets. Stay tuned as we wrap up our journey into creating a hummingbird paradise. So there you have it, our top 6 plants for attracting hummingbirds to your garden. From the fiery trumpets of the trumpet vine to the delicate dangling blooms of the fuchsia, these plants offer a diverse range of colors, shapes, and fragrances. Remember, creating a hummingbird haven is about more than just choosing the right plants. Providing a water source, such as a bird bath or fountain, and avoiding the use of pesticides will further enhance your garden's appeal. Now, it's your turn. We'd love to hear about your experiences attracting hummingbirds to your garden. Tell us what you think in the comments and like and subscribe. Happy gardening! Hello, and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Whether you have a massive garden or a small flat, we'll show you how to grow anything in containers. Over these next 10 tips, we're going to transform you from a clueless plant killer to a certified green-thumbed god or goddess. So grab yourself a cuppa, get comfy, and let's get growing. All right, let's talk pots. First things first, you gotta pick the right size container for your plant babies. A good rule of thumb is to choose a pot that's about 2 inches larger in diameter than the root ball of your plant. When it comes to the type of container, you can go wild. Just make sure they have drainage holes. Trust me, soggy roots are not your friend. Okay, so you've got your pot sorted. Now it's time to talk about the good stuff. The potting mix. Think of it this way. The potting mix is like the food for your plants. Look for a potting mix that's specifically designed for container gardening, as it'll have the right balance of drainage and moisture retention. avoid using garden soil in your containers. It's too heavy, doesn't drain well, and can harbor pests and diseases. Stick to a good quality potting mix and your plants will be singing your praises. Alright, let's talk drainage. This is super important, guys. Make sure your pot has drainage holes. If your pot doesn't have drainage holes, you can easily drill some yourself. Next, add a layer of drainage material to the bottom of your pot before you add the potting mix. This could be anything from gravel to broken pots or even packing peanuts. Right, watering. It's an essential part of gardening, but it can be quite tricky to get just right. This is probably one of the trickiest aspects of container gardening. Too much water can drown your plants, while too little can leave them parched and struggling. The key is to find a happy medium. You want to keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Stick your finger about an inch into the soil. This simple test can tell you a lot about the moisture level. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Dry soil can cause your plants to wilt and become stressed. If it feels moist, hold off for a bit. Overwatering can lead to root rot and other issues. When you do water your plants, make sure you water them deeply until the water drains out of the drainage holes. This ensures the roots get enough water. Try to avoid getting the leaves wet, as this can lead to fungal diseases. Wet leaves are more susceptible to mold and mildew. It's also a good idea to water your plants in the morning, as this gives them time to absorb the water before the heat of the day. Morning watering helps prevent evaporation and keeps your plants hydrated. Okay, so we've talked about giving our plants the right home and the right amount of water, but they also need food. And that's where fertilizer comes in. Think of fertilizer as a multivitamin for your plants. There are loads of different types of fertilizer out there, but a good all-purpose fertilizer is a good place to start. The best time to fertilize your container plants is during the growing season, which is typically spring and summer. Just follow the instructions on the fertilizer packaging and don't over-fertilize, as this can actually harm your plants. Right, let's talk about everyone's favorite star, the sun. Just like us, plants need sunlight to thrive, but different plants need different amounts of sunlight. Some plants are sun worshippers and need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight a day, while others prefer a bit of shade. How do you know how much sunlight your plant needs? It should say on the plant label, or you can always do a quick Google search. Once you know how much sunlight your plant needs, you can find the perfect spot for it in your home or garden. Alright, let's talk about pruning. Think of it as giving your plants a haircut. It helps them to stay healthy and looking their best. Plus, pruning can actually encourage your plants to grow bushier and produce more flowers. When you do prune, make sure you use sharp, clean pruning shears to avoid damaging the plant. Don't be afraid to give your plants a good prune. They're tougher than you think. Alright, let's talk about those pesky pests. Unfortunately, where there are plants, there are often pests. But don't worry, there are loads of things you can do to keep them under control. First things first, prevention is key. Make sure you're checking your plants regularly for any signs of pests. And if you do see any, deal with them straight away before they have a chance to multiply. You can use things like insecticidal soap, neem oil, or even just a strong blast of water to get rid of pests. Alright, let's talk about seasonal care. As the days get shorter and the temperatures drop, it's crucial to prepare your garden for the winter months ahead. Just like we have to adjust our wardrobes for the changing seasons, we need to do the same for our plants. This means rearranging your garden layout and making sure each plant is in the right spot to thrive during the colder months. In the winter, most plants go dormant, which means they stop growing and need less water and fertilizer. This dormancy period is essential for their survival, allowing them to conserve energy until spring. You might also need to protect your plants from frost, especially if you live in a cold climate. Frost can damage or even kill sensitive plants, so taking preventive measures is key. You can do this by bringing them indoors, covering them with a frost blanket, or moving them to a sheltered spot. Each of these methods helps to shield your plants from the harsh winter conditions. In the spring, when the weather warms up, you can start to gradually acclimatize your plants to the outdoors again and increase their watering and feeding schedule. This transition period is crucial for their healthy growth and blooming. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, but the most important thing is to relax, have fun, and don't be afraid to experiment. Gardening is a journey, not a destination, and every step you take is a learning experience. Gardening is all about trial and error, so don't be afraid to try new things and see what works for you. Mix and match different plants, play around with colors and textures, and let your creativity flow. Not every plant is going to thrive in every environment, so don't beat yourself up if a plant doesn't make it. It's all part of the process. Sometimes plants just need a little more time or a different spot in the garden. Just learn from your mistakes and move on. Keep a gardening journal to track what works and what doesn't. This will help you make better decisions in the future. The best way to learn is by doing, so get out there, get your hands dirty, and start growing. Feel the soil, understand its texture, and connect with the earth. Gardening is supposed to be enjoyable. Share the experience with family and friends and make it a fun activity for everyone. It's a great way to de-stress, connect with nature, and add a bit of life and color to your surroundings. So take a deep breath, enjoy the beauty around you, and happy gardening. So there you have it, my top 10 tips for growing plants in containers. I hope you found this video helpful and that you're feeling inspired to get out there and start growing your own little green oasis. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening, everyone. Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Today, I'm going to show you 10 of the easiest, tastiest, and healthiest fruits you can grow right at home. No more supermarket trips for these juicy delights. We're talking straight from the garden to your plate, so grab your gardening gloves, put on your sun hat, and let's get stuck in. By the end, you'll be a fruit-growing guru. First up, we've got strawberries. These vibrant red berries are not just a treat for the eyes, but also a delight for the taste buds. These little red gems are like sunshine in a fruit, bursting with flavor and sweetness. Perfect for a summer snack or a delicious dessert. And they're dead easy to grow. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a beginner, strawberries are a fantastic choice. Plant them in pots, hanging baskets, or straight into the ground. They adapt well to various growing conditions. They don't need a lot of space. Even if you have a small balcony or a tiny garden, you can still enjoy fresh strawberries. Strawberries like their soil just right, not too wet, not too dry, and they love sunshine. Make sure they get plenty of light for the best yield. Did you know that strawberries are packed with vitamin C? This essential nutrient helps boost your immune system. Just one serving gives you a whole day's worth. It's an easy and delicious way to stay healthy. Plus, they're full of antioxidants, great for your skin and overall health. These powerful compounds help fight off free radicals. Strawberries, easy to grow, delicious to eat, and good for you too. So why not start growing your own and enjoy the benefits of these amazing little berries? Next up, blueberries. These tiny, vibrant blue fruits are not just a treat for the eyes, but also a powerhouse of nutrients. These little blue gems are packed with antioxidants more than any other fruit. Antioxidants help combat free radicals in your body, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. Blueberries can be a bit fussy about their soil. They like it acidic. This means you might need to amend your garden soil with ericaceous compost to keep them happy. Once established, they'll reward you with buckets of juicy berries year after year. Harvesting them can be a delightful experience, especially when you see the abundance of fruit. Blueberries are great for your brain, helping improve memory and cognitive function. Incorporating them into your breakfast or snacks can be a delicious way to boost your brain power. So if you're feeling forgetful, a handful of blueberries might be just what you need. They are also rich in vitamins C and K and fiber, making them a well-rounded addition to your diet. Blueberries, a bit more high maintenance, but worth the effort for their health benefits and flavor. With a little care, you can enjoy these nutritious berries fresh from your garden. Let's talk raspberries. These little beauties keep coming back year after year. Raspberries are low maintenance, liking well-drained soil and a bit of sunshine. You can even grow them in containers if you're short on space. Raspberries are a fantastic source of fiber, keeping you full and satisfied. Plus, they're low in calories and high in vitamins and minerals. Raspberries, easy to grow, delicious to snack on, and packed with fiber. Next up, blackberries. These things are like nature's candy, sweet, juicy, and delicious. They're super easy to grow, tough, and resilient. Blackberries love a sunny spot and well-drained soil. They do spread, so give them space or train them along a fence. Blackberries are packed with vitamin C, even more than oranges. so next time you're feeling under the weather, reach for a handful of blackberries. Blackberries, low maintenance, super tasty, and packed with vitamin C. Now, apples. You don't need a whole orchard. Dwarf apple tree varieties are perfect for small gardens or containers. Apples prefer well-drained soil and a sunny spot, but can tolerate some shade. Choose a variety suited to your climate. Apples are packed with fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants. They're incredibly versatile. Eat them raw, cook them, or juice them. Apples, easy to grow, good for you, and versatile. Next up, pears. These are just as easy to grow as apples and thrive in temperate climates. Pears prefer well-drained soil and plenty of sunshine. They benefit from regular pruning to keep their shape and encourage fruit production. Pears are a good source of potassium, important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Pears, easy to grow, packed with fiber and potassium, and delicious. Give them a try in your garden. Let's talk cherries. These little red gems are like sweet treats growing on a tree. Cherries need well-drained soil and a sunny spot, and they don't like to be waterlogged. When you bite into that first juicy cherry, you'll know it was worth it. Cherries are a good source of melatonin, which helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Cherries are a bit more high maintenance, but worth it for their flavor and sleep-promoting properties. Lemons, the sunshine fruit that'll zest up your life and garden. These vibrant yellow fruits are not just visually appealing, but also pack a punch when it comes to health benefits and culinary uses. Lemons are surprisingly easy to grow, even in non-tropical climates. With a little care and the right conditions, you can enjoy fresh lemons right from your backyard or garden. They love sunshine and well-drained soil and can grow in pots, making them easy to move indoors during colder months. This flexibility allows you to cultivate lemons, even if you have limited space. Lemons are a great source of vitamin C and antioxidants, protecting your body against cell damage. They can be used in a variety of dishes, from refreshing drinks to zesty desserts. Lemons, easy to grow, bursting with flavor and vitamin C, and a great way to add sunshine to your life. Whether you use them in cooking, as a natural remedy, or simply to brighten up your garden, lemons are a versatile and valuable addition to any home. Figs, the sweet taste of the Mediterranean. Figs are surprisingly easy to grow in a variety of climates. They prefer well-drained soil and a sunny spot, but can tolerate some shade. Figs are relatively drought-tolerant, so you don't need to water them often. Figs are a good source of calcium and fiber, essential for strong bones and a healthy digestive system. Figs, easy to grow, packed with flavor and nutrients, and a taste of the Mediterranean. Grapes, from garden to glass. Perfect for snacking or making juice or wine. Grapes love to climb, so provide them with a sturdy trellis or pergola. They prefer well-drained soil and plenty of sunshine, but can tolerate some shade. Grapes are a good source of antioxidants and potassium, important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Grapes, easy to grow, versatile, and good for you too. So there you have it, 10 beginner-friendly fruits you can easily grow at home. Grab your gardening gloves, get planting, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a race. Have fun. Tell us what you think in the comments. Hey everyone, welcome back to Great North Gardener, the channel dedicated to helping you cultivate your own little slice of paradise. Today, we're talking about adding some serious wow factor to your garden with fast-growing, flowering trees. Whether you're just starting out or looking for that perfect statement piece, we've got you covered. We're going to dive into 9 incredible species that will bring bursts of color, delightful fragrances, and maybe even some curious critters to your yard. Ready to grow something amazing? Let's get started. All right, kicking things off with a real showstopper, the Eastern Redbud. Just as everything starts waking up, bam! These vibrant pink blossoms explode all over the branches. Seriously, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. These guys are tough cookies, thriving in zones 4 through 9. Just make sure they get plenty of sunlight, at least 6 hours a day, and you're golden. Oh, and did I mention they attract butterflies? Talk about a win-win. Trust me, your garden and the butterflies will thank you. Next up, we've got the crepe myrtle, the queen of long-lasting color. From fluffy, vibrant blooms in shades of pink, purple, red, and even white, to that gorgeous, almost peeling bark, the crepe myrtle is all about drama. This beauty is best suited for warmer climates, thriving in zones 7 through 9. Like a true sun worshipper, the crepe myrtle needs at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. Just make sure it's well draining and you're good to go. Plant a few together for a real explosion of color, or let one shine solo as a statement piece. Either way, you can't go wrong. Imagine a tree with flowers that look like tulips. Yep, you heard that right. The tulip tree, also known as the yellow poplar, is a true head-turner. These majestic trees can shoot up to impressive heights, adding a sense of grandeur and verticality to your landscape. Tulip trees are surprisingly low maintenance and grow happily in zones 4 through 9. Those stunning tulip-shaped flowers can be a little sneaky to spot at first, often hidden amongst the leaves. Keep your eyes peeled in late spring, and you'll be rewarded with a sight you won't soon forget. Time to talk about a tree that lives up to its name, the golden rain tree. In late spring and early summer, it erupts in a cascade of bright yellow, delicately fragrant flowers that look like they're raining down from the branches. Adaptable and easy to care for, the golden rain tree thrives in zones 5 through 9. They're pretty tolerant when it comes to soil conditions, but they definitely have a thing for sunlight. One thing to keep in mind, those beautiful seed pods that follow the flowers can be a bit messy. If you're looking for a tree that will bring a touch of whimsy and sunshine to your yard, the golden rain tree is the way to go. Let's be real, who doesn't love a cherry blossom? They're like the ultimate symbol of spring, renewal, and, dare I say it, romance. The flowering cherry tree comes in a variety of stunning cultivars, each with its own unique charm. They thrive in zones 5 through 8, and like most flowering trees, prefer a sunny spot with well-drained soil. Give them what they need, and they'll reward you with a breathtaking display that will make your heart skip a beat. It's like a fleeting moment of pure magic that makes it all the more special. Alright, time to talk about a tree with a big heart, literally. The southern catalpa is known for its massive heart-shaped leaves that create a lush tropical vibe in any landscape. In the fall, they turn a beautiful golden yellow, adding a touch of warmth to the changing season. In late spring, it graces us with clusters of showy white flowers that resemble orchids. These beauties are tough as nails, thriving in zones 5 through 9. They can handle a variety of soil types and are relatively drought-tolerant once established. Just give them a sunny spot and watch them flourish. If you're looking for a tree with a big personality and even bigger heart, look no further than the southern catalpa. Now for a tree that's all about understated elegance, the flowering dogwood. Its delicate star-shaped flowers in shades of white or pink create a sense of serene beauty that's simply captivating. Flowering dogwoods are relatively small in stature, making them perfect for smaller gardens or even as understory trees beneath larger specimens. They prefer partial shade to full sun and thrive in zones 5 through 9. Just make sure they have well-drained soil and you're good to go. If you're looking for a tree that exudes elegance and sophistication, the flowering dogwood is the perfect choice. Get ready for a sensory experience like no other with the sweet bay magnolia. This southern belle is known for its intoxicatingly fragrant, creamy white flowers that perfume the air with a sweet, lemony scent. Its glossy evergreen leaves create a lush backdrop for those stunning flowers, and the undersides of the leaves have a beautiful silvery sheen that adds another layer of visual interest. While it's often associated with the south, the sweet bay magnolia is surprisingly hardy, thriving in zones 5 through 9. It prefers full sun to partial shade and moist, well-drained soil. If you're looking for a tree that will tantalize your senses and transport you to a southern paradise, the sweet bay magnolia is the way to go. Last but not least, we have the Korean mountain ash, proof that good things come in small packages. This compact tree is perfect for smaller gardens or even large containers, making it a versatile choice for any landscape. In spring, the Korean mountain ash bursts into bloom with clusters of delicate white flowers that attract a flurry of pollinators. Those flowers give way to vibrant red berries in the fall, providing a feast for birds and adding a pop of color to the autumn landscape. As its name suggests, the Korean mountain ash is known for its hardiness, thriving in zones 3 through 7. If you're looking for a small tree with big impact, the Korean mountain ash is an excellent choice. So there you have it, folks. 9 fast-growing flowering trees that will transform your yard from basic to breathtaking. Which one of these beauties will you be adding to your garden? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Great North Gardener channel for more awesome gardening tips and inspiration. Until next time, happy gardening. Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. In this video, we'll explore 12 remarkable plants that will infuse your garden with a symphony of color throughout the year. Whether you're a seasoned horticulturist or a budding gardener, join me as we delve into the fascinating world of these botanical wonders. The rose, a timeless symbol of love and beauty, has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. Its delicate petals and enchanting fragrance have inspired poets, artists, and lovers alike. Gracing us with its presence in a kaleidoscope of colors, the rose offers a visual feast that can transform any garden into a paradise. From deep reds to soft pinks and vibrant yellows to pure whites, each hue tells its own story. With careful selection, you can enjoy a succession of roses throughout the year. Imagine a garden where roses bloom in spring, summer, and even into the fall, each season bringing its own unique charm and beauty. Consider planting a mix of varieties with different blooming periods to ensure a continuous spectacle. Hybrid teas, floribundas, and climbers can all play a part in creating a dynamic and ever-changing display. Provide your roses with ample sunlight, well-drained soil, and regular watering. These essential elements will help your roses thrive and produce the most stunning blooms. Experiment with different colors and varieties to create a rose garden that reflects your unique style. Whether you prefer the classic elegance of red roses or the playful charm of multicolored blooms, there's a rose for every taste and garden. Regular pruning and care are also crucial. By removing spent blooms and shaping your plants, you encourage new growth and maintain the health of your rose bushes. A well-tended rose garden not only brings joy to the gardener, but also attracts pollinators like bees and butterflies, adding another layer of life and movement to your outdoor space. Ultimately, a rose garden is more than just a collection of beautiful flowers. It's a place where memories are made, where families gather, and where the timeless beauty of the rose can be appreciated by all. Lavender captivates our senses with its intoxicating aroma and delicate purple blooms. Thriving in sunny locations with well-drained soil, lavender is perfect for borders, edging, and rock gardens. To encourage continuous blooming, deadhead the spent flowers regularly. Whether you prefer English or French lavender, there's a variety to suit every taste. Invite this aromatic beauty into your garden and enjoy its soothing presence year after year. The marigold embodies the essence of sunshine with its vibrant hues of orange, yellow, and gold. These flowers are like little bursts of sunshine, brightening up any garden space with their warm and inviting colors. Their petals seem to capture the very essence of the sun, radiating warmth and joy. Easy to grow, marigolds thrive in full sun to partial shade and a variety of soil conditions. Whether your garden gets a lot of sunlight or just a bit, marigolds will adapt and flourish. They are incredibly resilient and can handle different types of soil, from sandy to clay. This makes them an excellent choice for gardeners of all skill levels. Their long blooming season extends from late spring to the first frost. This means you can enjoy their vibrant colors for many months. As other flowers start to fade, marigolds continue to bloom, providing consistent beauty in your garden. They are a true testament to the enduring power of nature. Deadhead spent flowers regularly to encourage continuous blooming. By removing the old wilted flowers, you make room for new blooms to take their place. This simple task can keep your marigolds looking fresh and vibrant all season long. It's a small effort that yields big rewards. Marigolds also have pest repellent properties, making them a great companion for vegetables. Planting marigolds alongside your vegetables can help protect them from harmful insects. Their natural ability to repel pests makes them a valuable addition to any garden. Plus, they add a splash of color among the greens of your vegetable plants. Invite these cheerful blooms into your garden and enjoy their radiant beauty and pest repellent properties. Marigolds are more than just pretty flowers. They are hardworking plants that contribute to the health and beauty of your garden. Their bright colors and practical benefits make them a must-have for any gardener looking to create a vibrant and thriving outdoor space. Pansies thrive in cool weather, adding vibrant color and cheer to both autumn and spring gardens. These delightful flowers are a gardener's favorite for their ability to withstand the chill and still look stunning. Known for their heart-shaped petals and intricate markings, pansies come in a wide range of colors. From deep purples and blues to bright yellows and oranges, their diverse palette can complement any garden design. Each pansy seems to have its own unique face, adding character and charm to your garden. They can withstand frost and often bloom best in cooler temperatures. This resilience makes them perfect for extending the gardening season, providing beauty when many other plants have faded. Even a light dusting of snow won't deter these hardy blooms. Pansies prefer partial shade and well-drained soil rich in organic matter. Ensuring the soil is fertile and drains well will help them thrive. They do best in locations where they receive morning sun and afternoon shade, protecting them from the harshest rays. Deadheads spent flowers regularly to encourage continuous blooming. This simple task not only keeps your pansies looking neat, but also promotes new growth and more flowers. Regular maintenance will reward you with a longer-lasting display. Plant them in beds, borders, containers, or hanging baskets to brighten your cool season garden. Their versatility means you can enjoy their beauty in various settings, whether cascading from a basket or lining a garden path. Pansies are truly the jewels of the cool season, bringing joy and color when it's needed most. Chrysanthemums, or mums, paint the autumn landscape with vibrant hues. Originating in East Asia, they are prized for their beauty and longevity. Thriving in well-drained soil and full sun, chrysanthemums are easy to care for. Pinch back stems in late spring or early summer for bushier growth and more blooms. Cut back stems after flowers fade to prepare for winter. Chrysanthemums offer endless possibilities for adding autumnal splendor to your garden. Petunias, with their trumpet-shaped blooms and vibrant colors, embody the essence of summer. Easy to grow, they thrive in full sun to partial shade and a variety of soil conditions. Their long blooming season extends from late spring to the first frost. Deadheads spent flowers regularly to encourage continuous blooming. Petunias come in a dazzling array of colors and patterns. Plant them in beds, borders, containers, or hanging baskets to enjoy their radiant beauty. Daffodils, with their trumpet-shaped cups and delicate petals, herald the arrival of spring. Easy to grow, they prefer full sun to partial shade and well-drained soil. Plant them in the fall for cheerful blooms in spring. Allow foliage to die back naturally to encourage naturalization. Daffodils are resistant to deer and rodents, making them a worry-free choice. Invite these cheerful harbingers of spring into your garden. Tulips, with their vibrant colors, signal the arrival of spring. Originating in Central Asia, tulips have been cultivated for over 1,000 years. Plant bulbs in the fall in a sunny location with well-drained soil. Tulips come in a dazzling array of colors and varieties. Allow foliage to die back naturally to encourage naturalization. Enjoy the vibrant hues of tulips in your garden year after year. Hydrangeas, with their exquisite blooms, add elegance and charm to any garden. Native to Asia and the Americas, hydrangeas can change color based on soil pH. They prefer morning sun and afternoon shade, especially in warmer climates. Regular watering is essential, especially during dry periods. Hydrangeas come in a wide array of colors and bloom types. Invite these captivating beauties into your garden and enjoy their color-changing magic. Begonias thrive in the cool embrace of filtered sunlight. With over 1,800 species, begonias offer a wide range of shapes, sizes, and colors. They prefer well-drained soil rich in organic matter and consistent moisture. Begonias are ideal for shady gardens, patios, and indoor spaces. Remove spent blooms and yellowing leaves regularly. Plant them in beds, borders, containers, or hanging baskets to brighten shady spaces. Geraniums, with their cheerful blooms and easy care nature, are a garden classic. Native to South Africa, they bloom profusely throughout the warmer months. Geraniums thrive in full sun to partial shade and are relatively drought tolerant. Deadheads spent flowers regularly to encourage continuous blooming. Pinch back tips of stems for bushier growth and more flowers. Enjoy the vibrant colors and low-maintenance beauty of geraniums in your garden. Coneflowers, with their daisy-like blooms and vibrant colors, attract pollinators to the garden. Native to North America, they are hardy and drought-tolerant. Coneflowers thrive in full sun and well-drained soil. Their long blooming season extends from midsummer to fall. Deadhead spent flowers regularly to encourage continuous blooming. Enjoy the wild beauty and resilience of coneflowers in your garden. And there you have it, 12 remarkable plants that will transform your garden into a symphony of color throughout the year. Remember, gardening is a journey of discovery and creativity. Tell us what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe. Happy gardening! Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Today we're diving into the world of perennial vegetables. Those awesome plants that keep on giving year after year. Some veggies can be a bit like that mate who never leaves after a party. They overstay their welcome and spread like wildfire. But don't worry, we've got you covered. We'll be looking at some brilliant options that know how to behave themselves in the garden. For those that don't, we'll show you how to keep them in check with a bit of clever potting. So if you're ready to transform your garden into a sustainable veggie paradise, grab a cuppa, get comfy, and let's get growing. First up, we've got asparagus, the king of perennial veggies. This elegant plant is surprisingly low maintenance. Once established, it rewards you for up to 20 years. Give it a sunny spot with well-drained soil. Plant crowns a foot apart and be patient. Harvest in spring when spears are 6 to 8 inches tall. Asparagus is a real treat: grill, roast, or add to risottos. Next up, let's talk about rhubarb, a plant that proves that tart can be totally tasty. This beauty thrives in cooler climates and will brighten up your garden with its vibrant red stalks. Rhubarb is another easygoing perennial that prefers a sunny spot and well-drained soil. Plant crowns in early spring or autumn. From crumbles to pies to jams, rhubarb adds a unique tangy twist to any recipe. Just be sure to leave some stalks behind each year so the plant can keep on growing strong. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance perennial that brings a burst of flavor and color to your garden, rhubarb is the one for you. If you're after a veggie that's both delicious and a bit of a showstopper, then artichoke is your new best friend. This plant is like the architectural masterpiece of the vegetable garden, with its towering stalks and stunning globe-shaped flower buds. Artichokes love a sunny spot and fertile, well-drained soil. Give them plenty of space to grow. About 3 feet apart is ideal. When the buds are nice and plump, carefully cut them off the stalk, leaving a few inches of stem attached. You can even eat the hearts of the artichoke flowers. So if you're ready to add a touch of drama and deliciousness to your garden, give artichokes a try. Right, let's spice things up a bit with horseradish. This plant is not for the faint of heart. Its flavor is seriously potent. If you're a fan of a good kick, then horseradish is about to become your new best mate. Grow it in a pot to prevent it from taking over your garden. Choose a large container with good drainage, fill it with rich soil, and plant your horseradish root cutting. Harvest in autumn after the leaves die back. Great fresh for a fiery punch in sauces and dips. Just be warned, a little goes a long way. So if you're ready for serious flavor, give horseradish a go. Let's move on to a perennial that's a bit of a hidden gem: sorrel. This leafy green is like the zestier cousin of spinach, adding a delightful tang to salads, soups, and sauces. The best thing about sorrel? You can harvest the leaves throughout the growing season. Use the fresh leaves to add a citrusy kick to salads, soups, or sauces. Now let's talk about Jerusalem artichoke, a veggie that's often misunderstood but utterly delicious. Despite its name, it's a member of the sunflower family. These knobbly tubers are packed with flavor. They have a nutty, slightly sweet taste. Grow them in a pot to control their spread. Plant in spring with plenty of sunshine and water. Harvest in autumn for a unique nutty veggie. Next up, we've got watercress, a peppery little plant that's super easy to grow. You can grow it in soil or just plain water. If you've got a pond or stream, watercress will thrive there, or grow it in containers, self-watering planters, or a bowl on your windowsill. It's packed with vitamins and minerals. Add it to salads, soups, or make a zesty pesto, and you can harvest it all year round. Watercress is a low-maintenance, super healthy veggie you can grow anywhere. Let me introduce you to Good King Henry, a leafy green that's got a bit of a royal history. This plant was a staple in medieval gardens, and for good reason. It's incredibly nutritious and can be used in much the same way as spinach. Good King Henry is a doddle to grow. It's happy in sun or partial shade and tolerates most soil types. Give it about a foot of space between plants. The leaves have a mild, spinach-like flavor and can be eaten raw in salads or cooked like spinach. You can even eat the young shoots like asparagus. So, if you're looking for a nutritious, easy-to-grow leafy green with a touch of historical charm, give Good King Henry a try. Alright, let's head to the coast and talk about sea kale, a hardy perennial that's as tough as it is tasty. As you can guess from its name, sea kale originates from coastal regions and can handle a bit of salty air, making it a great choice for seaside gardens. This plant is a bit of a looker too, with its blue-green leaves and delicate white flowers. It prefers a sunny spot and well-drained soil. You can eat the young shoots of sea kale, much like asparagus. Blanch them and serve them with a knob of butter or a drizzle of olive oil for a real treat. So if you're looking for a unique, hardy perennial that can handle a bit of coastal weather, sea kale is definitely worth considering. Last but not least, we've got lovage, a herb that's often overlooked but deserves a prime spot in every garden. This plant is like celery's cooler, more aromatic cousin, adding a wonderful depth of flavor to soups, stews, and sauces. Lovage is a breeze to grow. It's happy in sun or partial shade and prefers moist, well-drained soil. It's a tall plant, so give it plenty of space to grow. Use the leaves of lovage to add a celery-like flavor with hints of parsley and anise to your culinary creations. You can even eat the stems and seeds. So if you're looking for a flavor-packed herb that's easy to grow and incredibly versatile, give lovage a try. So, there you have it. 10 amazing perennial vegetables that will keep on giving year after year. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, these plants are a brilliant way to create a sustainable and delicious garden. Remember to choose the right plants for your space and growing conditions, and don't be afraid to experiment. Which perennial veggies are you most excited to try? Let us know. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to The Great North Gardener for more gardening tips, tricks, and inspiration. Happy gardening. Hello and welcome to The Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home. It's amazing to think that we can grow delicious food right from our windows, balconies, or backyards. In this channel, we'll explore the wonderful world of gardening, learn about different plants that are easy to grow, and discover the many benefits they bring to our lives. So, whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out, join me on this exciting journey as we transform our outdoor spaces into thriving food oases. Let's get started. Let's be real. There's nothing quite like biting into a juicy tomato or a crisp lettuce leaf that was just picked from your garden. Growing your own food means ultimate freshness. You know exactly where it comes from and what goes into it. No more mystery pesticides or long-distance transportation. Imagine craving a salad and grabbing fresh lettuce, ripe tomatoes, a cucumber, and some herbs. Wash them off, and you have the freshest salad ever. Freshly picked produce just tastes better. The flavors are vibrant and delicious. Ditch the supermarket and step into your garden for the freshest ingredients. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, saving money. Growing your own food is like having a mini grocery store right outside your door, and it can do wonders for your wallet. Think about it. Those weekly trips to the supermarket for fresh produce can really add up. But when you grow your own, you're essentially cutting out the middleman and all those extra costs. Starting a garden doesn't have to break the bank either. You can start small with a few pots of herbs or tomatoes on a sunny windowsill. As you gain confidence and experience, you can gradually expand your garden. And here's a little secret. Gardening can be a fantastic way to use up kitchen scraps. Instead of tossing out those onion ends or pepper seeds, you can regrow them into new plants. Plus, you can save seeds from your harvest to plant next year, which means you won't have to buy new seeds every season. Talk about sustainable living. By growing your own food, you're not only saving money on groceries, but also investing in your health and well-being. It's a win-win situation. We all know that eating fruits and vegetables is crucial for our health. But did you know that homegrown produce is even more nutritious? When you grow your own food, you control what goes into it. No harmful pesticides, herbicides, or synthetic fertilizers here. You get to choose organic and natural growing methods, which means you're consuming the purest, most nutrient-rich food possible. Homegrown fruits and vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for maintaining a healthy body. They can boost your immune system, protect against chronic diseases, and give you that natural energy boost we all crave. And because homegrown produce is so fresh, the nutrient content is at its peak. Unlike store-bought produce that might have traveled miles and sat on shelves for days or even weeks, your homegrown harvest is bursting with goodness. Plus, let's not forget about the satisfaction and sense of accomplishment that comes with growing your own food. Knowing that you've nourished your body with something you created from scratch is an incredible feeling. Chapter 4: Environmental Impact: Growing Green for a Healthier Planet. In a world facing environmental challenges, it's crucial to make sustainable choices. Gardening is a fantastic way to do just that. Growing your own food reduces your carbon footprint. By growing locally, you cut out food miles and emissions. Plus, gardening promotes biodiversity. Planting a variety of fruits, vegetables, and herbs creates a haven for pollinators. Organic gardening protects the environment and your health. Composting reduces waste and enriches your garden. Embrace gardening for a greener thumb and a greener planet. Chapter 5: Educational Experience: From Seed to Supper. Gardening isn't just about growing food, it's also about growing minds. It's an incredibly rewarding educational experience for people of all ages. For kids, gardening is like a hands-on science lesson. They get to learn about plant life cycles, the importance of soil, the role of pollinators, and so much more. Imagine their faces lighting up when they see a tiny seed sprout into a seedling and eventually grow into a plant bearing delicious fruits or vegetables. It's a magical transformation that sparks curiosity and a love for nature. And for adults, gardening can be a fantastic way to learn new skills, experiment with different plants and techniques, and deepen your connection with the natural world. Whether you're trying out a new composting method, learning about companion planting, or experimenting with different varieties of tomatoes, there's always something new to discover in the garden. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's turn our outdoor spaces into classrooms where learning grows alongside delicious food. Chapter 6: Taste, Experience, the Flavor of Homegrown. Let's talk about everyone's favorite part, the taste. Have you ever noticed how store-bought produce can sometimes taste bland or, dare I say, a bit disappointing? Well, get ready for a flavor revelation, because homegrown fruits and vegetables are in a league of their own. When you grow your own food, you get to choose from a wider variety of cultivars that you won't typically find in supermarkets. We're talking heirloom tomatoes bursting with sweetness, juicy strawberries with an intense aroma, and carrots that actually taste like carrots. And because your produce is allowed to ripen fully on the vine, it develops a depth of flavor that's simply unmatched. No more picking fruits and vegetables prematurely for transport. You get to enjoy them at their peak of ripeness and flavor. Trust me, once you've tasted the difference that homegrown makes, you'll never look at a supermarket tomato the same way again. Chapter 7: Physical Activity: Sowing the Seeds of Fitness. Who needs a gym membership when you have a garden, right? Gardening is a fantastic way to get some exercise, fresh air, and sunshine, all while growing delicious food. From digging and planting to weeding and watering, gardening engages various muscle groups, helping to improve your strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. And the best part, it's a low-impact activity that people of all ages and fitness levels can enjoy. Whether you have a small balcony garden or a sprawling backyard plot, there are gardening tasks to suit everyone. Think of it as a workout where you get to eat the rewards. Every time you harvest a basket of fresh vegetables or a handful of juicy berries, you're reaping the benefits of your hard work and physical activity. In today's fast-paced world, finding moments of peace and tranquility is essential for our mental well-being. And guess what? The garden can be your sanctuary. There's something incredibly therapeutic about digging in the soil, tending to plants, and watching them grow. It's a mindful activity that allows you to escape the stresses of daily life and connect with nature. The sights, sounds, and smells of a garden can have a calming effect on the mind, reducing anxiety and boosting your mood. The gentle breeze rustling through leaves, the buzzing of bees, and the sweet scent of flowers create a sensory experience that's both grounding and uplifting. And let's not forget about the sense of accomplishment that comes with gardening. Watching a tiny seed transform into a flourishing plant is incredibly rewarding and can boost your self-esteem and confidence. So step into your garden, take a deep breath of fresh air, and let the worries of the world melt away. Chapter 9. In an increasingly uncertain world, having access to fresh, healthy food is more important than ever. Growing your own food provides a sense of security and self-reliance that's truly empowering. When you have a garden, you're less reliant on supermarkets and long supply chains that can be vulnerable to disruptions. You have the ability to provide for yourself and your family with nutritious food, no matter what challenges the world may throw your way. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you have a steady supply of fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs right outside your door. It's a feeling of resilience and independence that's hard to beat. Plus, gardening skills are incredibly valuable and can be passed down through generations. By teaching future generations how to grow their own food, we're creating a more sustainable and food-secure future. Chapter 10. Gardening isn't just a solitary pursuit. It can also be a wonderful way to connect with your community and build lasting friendships. Community gardens are popping up everywhere, providing a shared space for people to come together, grow food, and learn from each other. It's a fantastic way to meet like-minded individuals who share a passion for gardening and sustainable living. And even if you don't have a community garden nearby, you can still connect with fellow gardeners through online forums, social media groups, or local gardening clubs. Share your successes, seek advice, and swap seeds or extra produce with others who understand the joys and challenges of gardening. Imagine the sense of camaraderie as you share gardening tips, swap recipes using homegrown ingredients, and celebrate each other's harvests. It's a beautiful reminder that we're all connected through our love of nature and good food. So there you have it, 10 amazing benefits of growing your own food. From freshness and flavor to cost savings and community building, gardening is an incredibly rewarding experience that enriches our lives in countless ways. I hope this video has inspired you to start your own gardening journey, no matter how big or small your space may be. Remember, every little bit counts, and even a single potted herb plant can bring joy and fresh flavor to your life. Tell us what you think in the comments and like and subscribe. Happy gardening! Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home. So, you want to be a gardening guru? Well, one of the simplest yet most effective things you can do to level up your gardening game is mulch, mulch, mulch. Don't know what I'm on about? Don't worry, that's what I'm here for. This is your how-to guide to mulch like a pro. We're going to dive deep into the wonderful world of mulch, exploring the different types and uncovering the incredible benefits it can have for your plant pals. Get ready to be amazed. First things first, let's talk about everyone's least favorite thing, watering. It's essential, but let's be real. Who actually remembers to do it regularly? That's where mulch swoops in to save the day, like a superhero in a cape made of, well, bark chippings, I guess. Think of mulch as a cozy blanket for your soil. It acts as a barrier, reducing evaporation caused by the sun and wind. This means your soil stays nice and moist for longer, like a deliciously damp sponge. And happy soil means happy plants. No more rushing out with the watering can every 5 minutes. Mulch has got your back, or rather, your soil's back. You'll be able to relax, put your feet up, and let the mulch work its magic. Honestly, it's a game changer, especially during those scorching summer months when everything seems to dry up quicker than a dropped ice cream. So, ditch the watering worries and embrace the mulch life. Now, let's talk about the villains of the garden weeds. They're the uninvited guests who just love to pop up and steal all the nutrients from your precious plants. But fear not, because mulch is here to fight the good fight. That layer of mulch acts like a protective shield, preventing those pesky weed seeds from ever seeing the light of day. They'll be stuck underground, unable to grow and wreak havoc. It's like a constant battle against weeds, but without you actually having to do anything. Imagine, no more back-breaking weeding sessions, no more battling stubborn roots, just pure, uninterrupted gardening bliss. Plus, less weeding means more time to spend on the fun stuff, like admiring your beautiful weed-free garden. So say goodbye to those pesky invaders and hello to a happier, healthier garden, thanks to the power of mulch. Right, let's get a bit scientific for a moment. Did you know that your garden is like a mini ecosystem? It's true. And just like any ecosystem, it needs the right balance to thrive. That's where our good friend mulch comes in again, especially if you go for the organic stuff, like bark chippings, compost, or leaf mold. As it breaks down, it releases all sorts of good stuff back into the soil, like nutrients and organic matter. It's like giving your soil a delicious and nutritious meal. This organic boost does wonders for your soil structure, making it looser, more absorbent, and better at holding on to moisture. It's like upgrading your soil from standard to first class. And guess what? Healthy soil means healthier plants with stronger roots and more vibrant blooms. It's a win-win situation. So give your soil the TLC it deserves with a good layer of mulch. Your plants will thank you for it. Chapter 4 regulates soil temperature, the ultimate climate control. Let's face it, the British weather is about as predictable as, well, a chocolate teapot. 1 minute it's sunshine and rainbows, the next it's a torrential downpour. And all that fluctuating can really take its toll on your garden. But have no fear, because mulch is here to play the role of climate control. Just like that trusty insulation in your home, mulch helps to regulate the soil temperature, keeping it cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. This means your plants won't get frazzled by extreme temperatures, and their little roots can stay nice and comfy all year round. It's like giving them their own personal thermostat. Think of it this way. In the summer, mulch acts like a sunshade, preventing the soil from getting too hot and baking your plants alive. And in the winter, it's like tucking your plants into bed with an extra blanket, insulating them from the cold. So, wave goodbye to temperature tantrums, and hello to a more balanced and happy garden, thanks to the wonder of mulch. Now let's talk about those pesky downpours that seem to be a regular feature of British life. While a bit of rain is great for the garden, too much can actually wash away the topsoil, taking all those precious nutrients with it. It's like watching your hard work literally disappear down the drain. But don't despair, because mulch is here to save the day again. That layer of mulch acts like a protective barrier, shielding the soil from the impact of heavy rain. It slows down the flow of water and helps to prevent that valuable topsoil from being washed away. It's like giving your soil a big protective hug. This is especially important on slopes or in areas prone to erosion, where mulch can be a real game changer. So next time the heavens open, don't panic. With a good layer of mulch in place, you can relax knowing your soil is safe and sound. Let's be honest, who doesn't love a garden that looks as good as it grows? And you know what really ties a garden together? A beautiful, even layer of mulch. Think of it as the finishing touch, the cherry on top of your gardening masterpiece. Mulch instantly adds a touch of sophistication and polish, creating a cohesive and well-maintained look. It's like giving your garden a mini makeover. Plus, with all sorts of different colors and textures to choose from, you can really let your creative side run wild. Go for classic bark chippings for a natural look, or try something more contemporary like slate or gravel. And the best part, mulch hides a multitude of sins. It can cover up bare patches of soil, disguise unsightly weeds, before they're banished by the mulch, of course, and even make your plants look bigger and healthier. It's like an Instagram filter for your garden. Now, you might be thinking, insects in my garden? No, thank you. But hold on a minute, not all insects are bad. In fact, some of them are actually tiny little superheroes, working tirelessly to keep your garden healthy and thriving. We're talking about beneficial insects like ladybirds, lacewings, and even earthworms. They're the good guys, the ones who pollinate your plants, control pests, and break down organic matter. And guess what? Mulch can actually attract these beneficial insects to your garden. Certain types of mulch, like wood chippings and leaf mold, provide the perfect habitat for these little helpers. It's like creating a luxury bug hotel right in your backyard. So, by adding a layer of mulch, you're not only improving the health of your soil and plants, but you're also inviting a whole army of beneficial insects to come and lend a helping hand. Or should that be a helping leg? So there you have it. 7 amazing benefits of mulching your garden that will transform you from a gardening novice to a green-fingered guru in no time. It's easy, it's effective, and it's a surefire way to keep your plants happy, healthy, and thriving. What are you waiting for? Get out there, grab some mulch and start spreading the love. Your garden will thank you for it. Tell us what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe. Hello, and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of 7 incredibly tough herbs that can handle pretty much anything Mother Nature throws at them. Get ready to become a culinary wizard with these easy-to-grow herbs. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of these resilient herbs? Let's get our gardening gloves on and jump right into it. First up, we've got the king of herbs, basil. This fragrant beauty is an absolute must-have for any kitchen garden. Whether you're whipping up a classic pasta sauce, sprinkling it over a pizza, or adding it to a refreshing summer drink, basil brings a burst of flavor that's hard to beat. Basil loves to soak up the sun, so make sure it gets plenty of light. Just ensure the soil is well drained, and you'll be rewarded with an abundance of fragrant leaves. One little tip for you: basil loves a good pinch. Regularly harvesting the leaves will encourage more growth and keep your plant looking bushy and vibrant. Oh, and before I forget, basil is also a fantastic companion plant. Planting it alongside tomatoes can actually help to enhance their flavor and deter pesky insects. So there you have it, basil, the versatile herb that's sure to become your new best friend in the garden. Next up is a herb that's known for its refreshing flavor and its ability to take over your entire garden: mint. This herb is practically indestructible. It can thrive in sun or shade, wet or dry conditions. You can even grow it in a pot if you're worried about it spreading too much. Mint is incredibly versatile in the kitchen as well. It's a staple ingredient in Middle Eastern and Southeast Asian cuisine, adding a burst of freshness to curries, salads, and drinks. Of course, you can't forget about the classic mojito, a summer cocktail that wouldn't be complete without a generous sprig of mint. When it comes to growing mint, there's really not much to it. Just give it some decent soil, water it regularly, and watch it go wild. So whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete beginner, mint is the perfect herb to add a touch of freshness and flavor to your life. Get ready for an herb that's as tough as it is fragrant: rosemary. This evergreen shrub thrives in hot, dry conditions and can handle a bit of neglect. Rosemary's needle-like leaves pack a powerful punch of flavor that's perfect for roasting vegetables, flavoring meats, and even baking sweet treats. It's also a key ingredient in herbes de Provence, a classic French herb blend that's sure to elevate your cooking to the next level. When it comes to growing rosemary, well-drained soil is essential. A sunny spot in your garden will make it happiest, but it can tolerate some shade. Just be sure to protect it from frost in colder climates. So, add a touch of Mediterranean charm to your garden with rosemary, the aromatic evergreen that's both beautiful and delicious. Don't let its diminutive size fool you. Thyme is one tough cookie. This low-growing herb can handle both heat and cold, making it a welcome addition to gardens in a variety of climates. Thyme is a culinary workhorse, adding depth and complexity to soups, stews, sauces, and roasted meats. Beyond its culinary uses, thyme is known for its medicinal properties. It's been used for centuries to treat respiratory problems, soothe coughs, and boost the immune system. Thyme prefers well-drained soil and plenty of sunshine. It's also relatively drought-tolerant, making it a low-maintenance herb to grow. Plus, it releases a wonderful aroma when you brush past it, filling your garden with a delightful fragrance. So add some thyme to your garden and enjoy its big flavor and versatility. If you're a fan of Italian cuisine, then you're already familiar with the bold, pungent flavor of oregano. This robust herb is a staple in tomato sauces, pizza toppings, and all sorts of Mediterranean dishes. Oregano is a sun lover and thrives in warm, dry climates. It's also relatively drought tolerant, making it a low-maintenance herb to grow. Just make sure it has well-drained soil, and it'll reward you with an abundance of flavorful leaves. Beyond its culinary uses, oregano is known for its impressive health benefits. It's packed with antioxidants and has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. To harvest oregano, simply snip off the stems just above a leaf node. This will encourage the plant to bush out and produce even more flavorful leaves. So, add some oregano to your garden and enjoy its bold flavor and versatility in the kitchen. Sage, with its velvety leaves and earthy aroma, has been prized for centuries for both its culinary and medicinal properties. This hardy herb is known for its ability to withstand harsh conditions, making it a welcome addition to gardens in a variety of climates. In the kitchen, sage is a favorite for flavoring rich meats like pork and duck. Its earthy flavor adds a depth and complexity that's hard to beat. Sage prefers well-drained soil and a sunny spot in your garden. It's relatively drought-tolerant once established, making it a low-maintenance herb to grow. But sage is more than just a delicious herb. It's also been used for centuries to improve memory, boost cognitive function, and promote overall well-being. So add some sage to your garden and enjoy its unique flavor and many benefits. Last but not least, we have chives, the easygoing herb that can thrive in pretty much any garden. These grass-like herbs add a delicate onion flavor to dishes and are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Sprinkle them over baked potatoes, stir them into dips, or use them to garnish soups and salads. Chives are cold hardy and can even survive the winter in some climates. They prefer a sunny spot in your garden, but can tolerate some shade. And the best part? They're incredibly easy to grow from seed. Not only are chives delicious, but they're also a great source of vitamins and minerals. To harvest chives, simply snip off the leaves at the base of the plant. This will encourage new growth and ensure a continuous supply of fresh chives throughout the growing season. So if you're looking for an easy-to-grow herb that packs a flavor punch, look no further than chives. So there you have it, 7 incredibly resilient herbs that can handle almost anything you throw at them. From basil to chives, these herbs are not only delicious, but also easy to grow, making them perfect for both beginner and experienced gardeners alike. By growing your own herbs, you'll not only save money, but also have access to fresh, flavorful ingredients right at your fingertips. Happy gardening. Hello, and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Here you can find help in starting and creating a garden for your home. In this video, we're going to discover the